In the previous episode, I took two settlements away from, or actually I only took Tirone in the previous turn. But I have public order problems here, and that means that I'm going to see a rebellion. I did exempt this region from tax, but I am not able to fix the public order problems in time. That was due to me expanding a bit too quickly. So down here I have the bread and games edict. I'm going to cancel that, and then I'm going to put a bread and games edict up here in Kalkidiki. It still won't fix the problems. I will have a rebellion on my hands in the next turn. What I am going to do, however, is to stop building the vineyard in Mende. Then I'm going to raise a general here. Preferably one from one of the opposing parties, from the tyrannic party. It can only be in a picked populace unit, so I'm going to have that. That should help my garrison to hold if there are any rebellions happening. Now, this navy is a bit worrying, so I sent up the winds of Uranus to dissuade it from attacking Pronoi. I am recruiting some more units down here, but I don't think that I need them just yet, because this settlement is far away from anything that's going on. This army just sitting here is bad for my economy. I need to start making it pay for itself. And I might do that by attacking Athena. Now, I'm not going to take Athena because that's going to incur a major diplomatic penalty with the other Greek factions. So I'm just going to raise Athena to the ground, plunder, pillage, loot, all that good stuff. And I got a lot of good tips on things to try out, like asking for something in return when I have a high chance of getting an offer accepted, a diplomatic offer. That's a good tip. Also, having the dignitary with my army to reduce the upkeep, which I already have. Then another unit of Rhodians, yes please. So I'm going to try those things, and I do have a plan for dealing with the enemy capitals. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the smaller settlements, and when I go for the capitals, I'm going to ideally have enough armies that I'm able to take out all of the capitals in a single turn of fighting. So that's going to be one long turn. I also changed the difficulty on the battles, because while I can make it work on very hard battle difficulty, it becomes a bit silly, because I have to kite away from enemy units that are of similar quality to mine if I'm equally matched, because I will lose the hoplite versus hoplite engagements if the units are on equal terrain. And that is mainly because of the AI getting its stat boosts. That's not good at all. So here I'm going to have to use my superior ship speed to kite with my longer range missile units. Try to make that work, and ideally I want to take out the missile units first. There are a lot of enemy troops on the field, so it might be difficult, but I will try. I have quite a lot of archer marines. I don't know how well they will do against marines just firing on them. But with some MLG kiting I should be fine. I need to start moving back right away. And the turn speed is so slow. So slow. It looks like I won't be able to turn in time. Nope. I'm taking a lot of fire myself. So I lost one naval unit. Naval engagements are super messy. So here I'm managing to kite fairly effectively. I'm getting rammed there. It was a terrible... I tried to ram the enemy ship, but I wasn't able to. Looks like I'm going to get rammed here. And the AI has far better control of its ships than I have of mine. I might be able to win this battle by ramming, mainly. I'll try to do a double ram or triple ram on this ship. Ram this javelin ship here. And I did give ram orders here, but the ship wasn't able to turn around in time. And here I gave ram orders again, but it's just the naval battles are so buggy. I have no idea why they aren't ramming now. Naval battles absolutely suck. Oh, they are fighting, but I don't... Oh, no, they're not fighting. Okay. But then I was rammed. I'm trying to ram the enemy general ship. So I did manage to do that, which was nice. Another ram incoming. And this might be doable, but due to the poor control of my units, it's very, very difficult. Nice flanking ram on the Marines. Another ram should take them down. These units refused to ram the enemy ship. The enemy general went down to ramming. And the ship just turned outside of the enemy ship, so I wasn't able to ram effectively there. Let's try to board instead then. These ships over here are not ramming effectively because I have them on fire at will. I'll try to ram this ship. I'll just have to move away from that engagement actually and use my numbers over here to stop the Athenian navy. I'll try to go and ram the enemy general ship because it doesn't look like these ships will be able to catch me in time. I might lose this unit of javelins. We'll see. Let's hope they manage to ram the enemy general ship to do some damage to him. Yeah, very nice ram. And if I'm able to get away here, I look like I'm going to get rammed in the rear. For some reason that did not push the ship forward, it just stopped it. So I'm going to try to use the supposedly superior speed of my navy to get away. Looks like I might be able to do that. Then I can move in with these ships to ram the enemy ships in the flanks. Set up a small trap over here. Let's hope the rams are effective now. There we are. Very nice. Another flanking ram from my general, and then double ram the enemy's general, or admiral I should say, since this is naval combat. But here we have the problems with the turn speed, and that ram actually came long before the enemy ship touched my ship. That's pretty weird. Naval combat is buggy as all hell. Not very fun, to be honest. But I did manage to ram the enemy general there. Another ram against the enemy admiral. Keep saying the enemy general. So I was able to save the settlement, and looks like I was able to save my admiral as well. But these ships are bugging out. They refuse to move. This ship refuses to turn. It's just going to slide along the side of the red line. This is horrible. Come on, CA. What are you doing? So 16 patches in, several DLCs, and naval combat is still buggy as all hell. Ships can't move backwards, they can move sideways. Nice. Pyrrhic victory, quite happy with that, considering how buggy the battle was. So even in the forced stance, my the double time stance, I was able to defeat that Athenian army. I'll kill the captives because I didn't actually capture any captives. So the winds of Eurondos managed to get me some an increase in their naval prowess. Then I was able to control 2 provinces, which gave me a nice boost to my treasury. And 5 melee attack skill for all assault ships, 5 melee defense skill. I'm going to go for 5 shots per minute since I want to mainly use archers in my navy, since I am faster than the enemy navies. Move the navy into Pronoi. Increase the public order a bit down there. And it looks like I was able to avoid a rebellion. No, I wasn't. We had a rebel here, a rebel of Ionian rebels. Another unit of Rhodians would be nice, but my treasury is not doing well at the moment, so I'll try to take out this rebel army quickly with the garrison of Torone and a boy named Zeus. It looks like I won't be able to get support from Torone, but this army should be able to deal with the rebel army quickly. Yeah, this is going to be a nice battle for me. I think this will be the last battle of episode 3, so that the episodes don't drag out for too long. I ideally want to keep them between 20 and 30 minutes. The only thing I'm worried about here is the cavalry getting to my skirmishers, but they should not be able to, since I have so many skirmishers. If I just fire at the cavalry while they are incoming, should be able to deal with them that way. Just move up. And while we are here, I can take a look at the different units. The Pictopletes are a reskinned version of the standard Pictopletes. The javelins, slightly different beards, I think. Yeah, the beards are much cooler for these javelin men than they are for the javelin men in the Grand Campaign, I think. And the militia hoplites are similar as well. Keeping my Rhodians in my center. The slingers, not too worried about them. I should be able to take them out very quickly with my Rhodians. I'll just mirror the enemy cavalry so I'm able to stop it. And send my javelins around the flank here. Rhodians are momentarily moving into range of the enemy. So priority 1, the slingers. Priority 2 will be the cavalry. Yeah, I'll just stop the cavalry now. Stop the cavalry with my own cavalry. Take care of the slingers. Then support the cavalry fight. The Rhodians are not really hitting the slingers well because of the terrain they're in. I might lose my light cavalry unit, which is fine. I can afford to lose it. Well, I can pull it out and see if I'm able to have it survive. Yeah, it looks like I was able to save the light cavalry unit. Now it's just a matter of kiting a bit and destroying the enemy units that way. Get some javelins going on the Pictopletes. It looks like the enemy general is very focused on my general, which is good for me. It's going to allow me to get a lot of nice shots off on the enemy general. Just have to pull away my own general. And it looks like he refuses to disengage. So time to start using my Rhodians against the enemy general. So this rebellion should be crushed. momentarily. If I kite closer rather than away, that might be more effective. I try to stop the general for a bit with my light cavalry. See if that works. See if he takes the bait. It looks like he's going to take the bait. That's going to enable me to take down the picked populace with my slingers very effectively. And when these Rhodians rank up, they're going to be absolute beasts. I'll just allow them to get some more shots in on the picked populace in order to possibly give them some more veterancy. There we are. That went well, of course, mainly due to the Rhodians. The Agranians also did well. I won't take any slaves, I'll just kill them off. I wasn't able to destroy the army completely, which is annoying. But now I am able to, so I'm just going to auto-resolve that one. And if I'm able to make it back to Korinthos, that would be very nice. I am actually able to make it into Korinthos. And I think that's going to be it for episode 3. I managed to save Pronoi. I managed to kill off the rebellion. I'm going to hold off on recruiting. Well, actually I should increase the strength of my navy because the archers are so cheap, so it would be nice to have some additional archer units in that fleet. I'm going to do the same here to increase the size of my naval power quicker. No, that's the same province, so it won't work that way. And over here, Athena is wide open, so I'm going to save that for episode 4, because it looks like with this, the size of this army, the bite of the basilisk, the garrison, and the naval army, it looks like, or the naval fleet, it looks like that battle might take quite some time. So thanks for all your comments on the previous 2 installments. I quite enjoyed them. I will try to follow your advice as much as possible, because I'm not primarily a campaign player. It's been quite some time since I've played a campaign. The thing that I like most about the campaign is the battles. The empire management is kind of boring, I think. So I'll try to follow your advice as much as possible there. So thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, and let me know if there's anything else I can improve on. Strength and honor.